Hi YouTube, my name is Numi and I'm bringing you today a video which contains a lot of Britannias. Before I do that, I just want to show you these coins because a number of you missed these beautiful gold coins in my recent video which had the picture of the crone on the front. I think people must have got put off by that picture and not really wanted to watch the video because they didn't really know what it was about. So just my crazy sense of humor. But if you get past the picture of a crone, you will find some of the most amazing, beautiful gold coins to look at. And I do recommend you go back to that video and take a look. And there is a link to it below and above so that that process is easy. So what I really want to talk about today is Britannias. Normally you hear about sovereigns from me, and I think it's pretty true to say that the Britannia is the poor relation still of the sovereign. When you see four coin sets for Britannias being auctioned, they generally don't get as much as the average sovereign set does. So I think, you know, the buying public have a kind of predisposition to the sovereign. The sovereign is the coin that has the 200-year history. The Britannia has a 30-year history. Maybe the Britannia is slightly less interesting potentially than the sovereign, although a lot of the sovereign years also have the same design each year. Same kind of thing as the Britannia, really. So why the difference? I mean, I think that it's something to do with the buying psyche, that the sovereign is held, you know, particularly in the UK, there's a special place in people's hearts and minds that the sovereign has that the Britannia doesn't have. On the other hand, I have noticed buyers in the UK taking advantage of the relatively soft market in Britannias to pick up collections, whole collections of these coins for the future. When I started collecting gold coins myself, Britannias were one of the first things that I picked up, even before sovereigns, because I realised what a bargain they were. I don't think they're quite so much as of a bargain as they were when I started a few years ago, but I still think that comparatively, considering they are all, with pretty much no exceptions, very low mintage coins. You know, I mean, compared to the average American coin, these coins have, you know, sometimes 1,500, 2,000, maybe even less than that. Maybe some of them have only a few hundred coins minted. They are ridiculously low mintage coins, really, for a world market. And you can see here, this particular collector has trying to pick up a date set, a full date run of the quarter ounce Britannias. When I started collecting Britannias, I did buy a few quarter ounce, but I found them, you know, it's quarter ounce of gold. It's still quite an expensive purchase. So I focused my early collection on 1/10 of an ounce. And I still have most of the years in 1/10 of an ounce. And some of the 1/10 ones, there's only 300 and something coins made. I mean, if you think how everybody gets so excited when Perth Mint bring out another 35,000 or another 75,000 2-ounce silver coins, you know, the market is so saturated with special edition silver coins. It's unbelievable. And silver is still a really difficult thing to trade and make a profit on unless you buy it absolutely at the right time and the right price. However, these coins, whether they are Britannias or sovereigns, but Britannias particularly, they can often be picked up in low start auctions. They can often be picked up from bullion dealers. In the UK, people like Atkinson's have these coins quite regularly. Hatton Garden Metals have them quite regularly. Baird have them quite often. And, you know, Chard, people like that, all the main bullion dealers will have these coins going through. And there is a good chance of picking up really nice proof specimens at a pretty low price going forward for the future. So, you know, Britannias should be on your radar, but I do understand that sovereigns can seem to be a more attractive buy. And No, it's interesting that the special year dates for Britannias have not gone up in value to anything which is remotely like the premium on special year sovereigns at the moment. So you've got all these really nice designs that appeared in the special year Britannias, and they've yet to show a real market difference between the special years and the regular years, whereas in sovereigns, 2002, 2005, 89, 2012, 2017, all of those years have a big following, and people buying up those coins, and therefore the market price has gone up on them. I do just want to mention the Britannia market from, say, 2012 onwards, because the Royal Mint changed their packaging options in 2012, and a lot of the packaging and the way the coins were sold, and in fact the mintages, have changed a lot. So I think they realised in about 2013 that it was a little bit of a difficult market for Britannias. The mintages and the production of some of the sets from 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, and we'll see what happens this year in 2018, went down massively. 2016, really low mintages. I mean, the 1/10 of an ounce coin has 275 coins in 2016. 275 coins. What gold coin can you find anywhere that is produced by a regular national sovereign mint that has 275 coins in the 1/10 of an ounce denomination? I'm not aware of any. You guys tell me, what is there that actually is rarer than a 1/10 of an ounce proof 2016 Britannia produced by Canada, Australia, the UK, America? I don't see it. You know, when I see a coin produced in America, there's 100,000 of them, or 50,000, you know, or maybe 25,000 of something. We're talking 275 coins. Anyway, so forgive my rant on that, but I do think that anyone who focuses on some of these, you know, it reminds me a little bit of the Mexican Libertad, that some of those Libertads from 2014, 2015 are really key years. There's some key year ones in 2017 with the 1/10 of an ounce BU as well. But you know, there were 250 sets of 2014 Libertads from a national mint. When those kind of anomalies happen, there should be real rarity there for the future, honestly. Because, you know, people talk about rarity, and they talk about all these amazing low mintage silver bullion coins that are coming out from the Perth Mint, which I'm deeply suspicious of. You know, and I don't particularly like the designs of either, whether that's the hummingbird, the emu, the swan. You know, I just don't really see the beauty and merit in a lot of the stuff that is coming out. I like the new 2-ounce one a little bit more. It's slightly nicer, but still, there's a lot of silver coming out of the Perth Mint. And, you know, certainly everyone talks about, well, you know, they only produced 25,000, they only produced 50,000, as if that's some kind of justification. You know, to me, anyway, you know, what I look for is anomalies, differences in mintage. You know, 2008 was a great example of a year where, because of the world financial banking crisis, there are some genuinely rare coins that have been produced because of that anti-cyclical approach, where nobody, you know, people are worried about their mortgages, they're worried about their properties, they're worried about their jobs, they're not buying collector coins. Those are the times for true collectors to buy, when, you know, the coins are not being sold. But relative mintage seems to me to be so much more important than the absolute mintages and contrived mintages of these particular editions. You know, it's always the things that slip through the net. It's, you know, the end of a run of something, people get bored with it, maybe they don't sell very many, the beginning of a run of something which is very new and there's a crisis. You know, for example, I don't know, a couple that I can think of are the 2008 half-ounce mouse from the Lunar 1 series. No, the Lunar 1, yeah, Lunar 1. Perth Mint, half-ounce mouse. There were 210, I think, if I remember, of those coins sold. 210 silver half-ounce coins. Go forward to bullion coins 2014, the horse, when everyone's jumping on the bandwagon, there were 250,000 of those horse coins made. Now, it's never going to be a rare coin for the half-ounce denomination, and maybe one or two of the others around there. It's all relative that's important, so aim for the anomalies. The ones I was thinking of, actually, before this video ends, are the Platinum Britannia 2008 quarter ounce. There were no more, I think, a couple of hundred of those sold by the Royal Mint in that year as well. So that and the mouse, two great examples. So thanks for listening to me on the subject of Britannias and Sovereigns and relative mintages. I hope that was interesting. Although please comment and let me know if you disagree or agree. Meanwhile, I'll just leave you with a reminder to go back and watch the old crone video, because it's better than the picture of the old crone would actually have you think it might be. Certainly worth a watch.